On this episode of Brand Sip, we're going Irish. It's Peppermint Patrick. Today on Brand Sip, we're looking at Peppermint Patrick from Moonshine Creek Distilleries right here in New Brunswick. This stuff is a really nice liqueur, and today we're going to give it a brand review and a little taste test, and finally give it a brand sip score right here with Square Thunder. Peppermint Patrick is the product of the province where I live here in New Brunswick, Canada, on the East Coast. If you haven't been to visit, you should do that. Moonshine Creek is growing, they're expanding. I know they're right now in the middle of a renovation and building on a tasting room, and they're going to have lots of products available for retail sale there. And since it's St. Patrick's Day, what better day to review Peppermint Patrick? This stuff was a gift to me from the distillery, and I thank them very much. Thank you, Matthew, for helping support the channel and the work that we're doing here. I really like the label here. This is a 500 ml bottle, which is small, and it's an odd size, right? Usually most things we get are a 750 or a 375, and this is right in the middle at 500. So that's odd, and that's going to affect the value for money score, I think, as we go into this. But I really like the labeling here. This is a simple paper label, front and back on the apothecary style bottle. That I really like this bottle design. It's simple. There's nothing extravagant about it, but I really like the labeling that Moonshine Creek is doing lately, and this one is no exception. We've got a slight gold overlay, gold ink, I guess. I'm not sure what the process is that they're using to print these, but it's a matte label with a matte gold paint printing as well. They may be printing directly on a gold substrate and then printing black with the knockout type on there. I'm not sure what they're doing there, but the artwork here is really nice. It's classy. It's kind of a retro style. All of the branding and the materials that Moonshine Creek is putting out now are really great design. I really like them. They're kind of a classic distillery sort of style to them. And this one is no exception. Lots of good ingredients, or lots of good information on this. This is a great combination of chocolate and mint. And let me tell you, it's thick. I know they've had some complaints about the product, that it's so thick. And there are instructions on here that says to shake well, sediment is normal. And store it at room temperature. If you put this in the fridge, it turns to chocolate mint alcohol pudding, and you won't even get it out of the bottle. It'll just kind of glob out of there, and it's kind of off-putting actually. But shake it well, keep it at room temperature, and you'll be okay. If you like chocolate and mint, this is the trick for you. So, man, I'm just gonna do a little bit of this because it's so sweet and so thick, but I really enjoy it. Let's give it a little brand score first of all. Shelf presence, I'm going to score it a 5. I really like the artwork here, and the label is simple and understated, but it stands out on the shelf. I mean, it's good looking artwork. It's Peppermint Patrick right there, gold, black, green. Hard to go wrong for St. Patrick's Day. It stands out on the shelf for sure. The label artwork is great. The bottle design, I'm going to score it a 3. Social media, I'm going to score this a 4. Moonshine Creek is really active on Instagram, particularly. Their website's okay, but super active on Instagram. And I know they're always liking and sharing other content from people that post photos and videos and stories of their stuff. So kudos to Moonshine Creek for staying on top of those things. Value for money, I'm going to score this a 3, simply because the price on this stuff, well, it's not cheap. This is a 500 ml bottle, and it feels like you're getting less for what you're spending on it. Retail price when I got this was $23.50, so it's still about 5 cents per mil, which isn't out of line with other products, but it feels more expensive for some reason to me. I don't know why that is. It's just Maybe because it's only a 500 ml bottle, but anyway, brand score of 20 out of 25 here, so that's nothing wrong with that either. Taste, let's get this in a glass and give it a taste. I mean, look at the legs on that stuff. It is just so thick and syrupy. It's like when you make up instant pudding mix and before you put it in the fridge to set up. That's how thick this stuff is. Oh, but man, the smell is so good. Minty and chocolate. If you are a chocolate mint kind of person, this is the stuff. It's so thick. It just coats your whole mouth, coats your throat. I don't even know what to compare it to for the mouthfeel there. Let's give it a sip score. Taste. It's so strong. It's very, very minty. For me, almost too minty. You can't serve this over ice. It's so thick. So for the feel, I'm going to score this a 3 because for some, the thickness, the viscosity of this is just so much. If you pour it on ice, it just congeals right away and gets really sturdy. You can't do it, but putting it in coffee is really good. Putting it in hot chocolate is amazing too. Over ice cream, like over a vanilla ice cream, really good. Alcohol, I'm going to score this a 3. The alcohol content on this is 25%, so it's not really high, but it can't be because it's so creamy. The nose, man, it's such a strong mint chocolate smell. And I mean, the legs, look at how can I give that a score anything other than a 5? I guess I could score it a little lower because that might be off-putting to some. It just clings to the glass and sticks to everything you get it on. But I'm going to score it 5 out of 5 for legs. And the taste, I'll score it a 4, and that's going to give us a total sip score of 20 as well. And so the overall brand sip score for Moonshine Creek Peppermint Patrick is going to be 40 out of 50. Thanks to Moonshine Creek for supporting the channel. We've got a bunch of other Moonshine Creek things up on the shelf, and I'm looking forward to tasting those and giving them a brand sip score too. So keep watching the channel if you want to see that. If you're a distillery and you need help with your branding design, Square Thunder would love to help you out with that. You can find us at squarethunder.com. If you are a distillery and you want us to review your product, feel free to get in touch with me. You can find me at squarethunder.com too. Or if you're just somebody that wants to support the channel and help contribute to this cause, you can donate at buymeacoffee.com. I'll put a link down in the description below there, and you can help support the thing. But, you know, go get yourself some Peppermint Patrick and enjoy your St. Patrick's Day. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on Brand Sip, right here with Square Thunder. Sláinte.